is going out, it really reminds us of the importance of connection and staying connected and staying engaged.
So Bella, sometimes when I read Psychology Today's assessment of this emotional indifference or marital disaffection or romantic disengagement, whatever words they use, I sometimes wonder if it's like, everything there is to know about your spouse, what possibly more could there be? But there is more, right? Like, there's hope here.
There's always hope, and you're right, there is always more. Look, after the excitement of romantic love, when we're in a new relationship, when that wears off, we get comfortable, right? And it's a safe, secure kind of love and attachment, which is amazing. But when we're not careful, the everyday mundanity of life can take over. Carpooling, going back and forth to sports, and couples can become more distant from each other, not necessarily because we're trying to do that, but maybe we get annoyed by the same things our partners do over and over again. And two big careers, kids, right? We just start to become more emotionally distant from each other, and we just recoil into our own lives. And this indifference, it's different than animosity. It's not necessarily negative feelings. It's just a lack of connection, which leads to that indifference.
Yeah, sometimes they say, couples that fight actually are better. They stay together longer. It's not right. It's not the fighters that end up breaking up. All right. So Jessica, the old expression that marriage takes work, but a lot of people don't really know what work means or what work they're supposed to engage in. And I have a little checklist here that looked pretty fascinating about what an invested partner actually does. We'll pop it up on the screen, but it's pretty simple, actually. An invested partner actually has involvement in the other person's life. They do spend time talking to their spouse rather than just about the mundane stuff. Try something else. They are intimate with each other, and they're also attentive to the partner's needs. And those who are not invested basically don't even know what that list is. Is there something else, though? I mean, should you be taking up Mandarin and then all of a sudden, a month later be surprising your partner by saying, guess what, honey? Ni hao. What else can you do?
There are numerous studies that cite data showing that couples that do things together, prioritizing date nights, spending time together, communicating and having conversations other than just what happened with the kids today, are more able to keep the connection alive. It is work because we come home at the end of the day and we're tired, and then we have to deal with dinner and laundry and all of the mundane tasks of being at home. But at the end of the day, you have to actively want to participate in that relationship and make time for those conversations and intimacy even when you're tired. That's what we know from everything that we read and see. It sounds cliche, but going on a date and spending that kind of time together is crucial.
Yeah, and have little surprises. I think little surprises, everybody likes a little surprise, here and there. So don't underestimate.
Right,
and for the guys too.
Right.
Okay, Bella, this is
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, do nice things. Right, little surprises, do nice things. But there's this one thing I just had to get you to give me your thoughts on this. In Germany, there was a politician who suggested a law where marriage is a 7-year renewable commitment, meaning every 7 years you both have to come to the table and agree to move on and renew for another 7 years. I have like 30 seconds left, but I want to hear from both of you. Bella, you first.
Yeah, well, they call it the 7-year itch, right? And that's probably why the Germans are good at engineering. So 7 years, that's fine. Some people I know, every year they'll have an annual meeting saying, do we want to do this for another year? Yes, absolutely. You have to both.
Hey, Shalom. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Bahashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and all the Akim out there that are pushing this truth with nothing but sincerity. In the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Started off from the tribe of Judah all the way down to Issachar. So as you can see, though, these, women are talking about among themselves about, how do they keep the marriage going on and things like that. But in reality, it doesn't even matter what the fuck the woman thinks, though, They say one of them said that she was going home and work, though, and had to come home and cook. Well, guess what? You're supposed to be at home. You're not supposed to be at work, though, because ever since women were able to work, though, adultery been up the roof, though, So therefore, guess what though? You're supposed to stay at home. That's why Esau pushes that independent woman and to the black woman and shit and things like that, you know? But you bitches are stupid though, man. That's why when you have sex with a dude though, that's your husband for life, your life, and he's supposed to take care of you, and you're not supposed to be at work though, you know? Yeah, sometimes you don't have it like that, but guess what though, man? Guess what? That's why they can't come home and cook though and take care of the kids though. But it's like, bitch, you're supposed to be right there with them and shit, cooking and taking care of the kids while the man goes to work though, you know? So anything to do to boredom, and then you seen that the Germans do the 7-year renewal type of thing. What the fuck is that? A fucking license and shit? Which that marriage that through the state though, that is a license though, which is stupid though. Which all I see, I believe Apostle Gabar said means a trap. It's crazy though, you know? So if a man is having sex with a woman, that's his wife though. So whatever he does with them and shit though, that's to them though, man. I mean, of course, don't be a lion either, which tells you in the book of the Apocrypha. But, you know, whatever they do with the woman, that's their business and shit though, man. You know, which, you know, it's stupid that to think that, oh yeah, we got to do something to make our marriage. No, you know, no. You got to, you know, you got these bitches talking among each other and shit though, trying to find ideas and what to do and things like that, you know? Nah, man, you got to listen to the man though, because even Sarah in the book of the First Peter called Abraham Lord though, because he had rule over her. He had rule over her though, you know? Like, what you talking about though, you know? So this is the book of Deuteronomy 24:1. When a man hath taken a wife and married her, has sex, then it comes to pass that she find no favor in his eyes, because he hath found some uncleanness in her, then let him write her a bill of divorcement and give it to her hand and send her out of his house. And when she is departed out of his house, she may go and be another man's wife. Exactly though. And it say when a woman wants to finds uncleanness in a man, therefore she will give a bill of divorce to him though. It don't say that and send her out of her house. It says send her out of his house, not her house. You see? So whatever the woman is, it's not up to her though, man. The woman can't divorce a man though. That's up to the man though. You know what I mean? So when you see these marriages and shit, yeah, I divorced him because, like, bitch, first of all, you can't divorce your husband though, man. The husband can divorce you though if he finds uncleanness in you though, you know? So this whole thing about, oh, it has to be 50-50 and all this bullshit though, man, you know, when that's why I'm not gonna get fucking married to the state. I already told my woman though, that's stupid though, man. She feels like, oh, the only way we're gonna get married is through the church and all this bullshit though, you know? But I told her, we having sex is the marriage though. So therefore, what? We getting a fucking a license and shit through the state though? You think that's gonna make things better and we're all good though? Nah, that shit's a fucking piece of paper with your fucking name written on that shit and hers though, and that'll be it though, man. And a fucking ring though, and then all these other things like that, you know? But that has nothing to do with the scriptures though, because the real marriage is having sex though, man. And that's it. You know? And then what? She keep half of my shit though, man, which I don't even got a lot as it is though, but